Hey guys, welcome back to Walk with Eze. Today I'm taking you on a simple but beautiful walk through downtown Austin, Texas. We are starting around 2nd Street and making our way up towards the Ninth Street. Nothing too rushed today, just a calm downtown walk. Enjoying the streets, the buildings, the people, the sounds, and the energy of Austin. One thing I like about walking in downtown Austin is that every few block has its own personality. You can start in one area that feels modern and polished, and before you know it, you are walking into another part that feels historic, busy, artistic, or even peaceful. This is one of the things that make this city interesting. Right now, as we begin around the 2nd Street, you can already feel that downtown vibe. This part of Austin has a clean and modern look. You can see nice buildings, restaurants, shops, apartments, and people just moving around. Some are heading to work, some are tourists exploring the city, and some are just about enjoying the day. Austin has very relaxed energy compared to other big cities. It is busy, yes, but it does not always feel overwhelming. You can walk around, look at buildings, stop for coffee, and take pictures. As I continue walking, you can see how the city combines modern development with that casual Texas feeling. Downtown Austin has been growing a lot more, and you can see it from the tall buildings, new apartments, offices, and hotels. But at the same time, there is still something very laid back about the city. People dress comfortably. Music is part of the culture, and the streets have kind of creative feeling. If you are visiting Austin for the first time, this is one of the areas you might want to take a walk through. It gives you a good introduction to the city. You get to see the business side, the entertainment side, and the everyday life of people living and working downtown. As we move further from 2nd Street, you may notice that the streets begin to feel a little more active depending on the time of the day. You might see people heading to lunch, walking their dogs, riding scooters, or just passing by with friends. Austin is definitely a walking city in some parts, especially downtown. Of course, the Texas heat can be serious sometimes. So, if you are walking through the summer, please carry your water and take your time. One thing I always like to do on walks like this is to look up. Many people walk looking straight ahead or down at their phones. But when you look up, you can see the full character of the city. You can see the balconies, the glass buildings, the old structures, the signs, and the skyline. Downtown Austin has a skyline that keeps changing because the city is still growing. As we keep heading towards the next street, the walk begins to connect different parts of downtown around this area. You may pass offices, restaurants, hotels, and some older buildings that remind you that Austin is not just a new city, it has history, and that history is still present if you pay close attention. Austin is the capital city of Texas, so downtown is not only about nightlife and entertainment, it is also where you find government buildings, offices, important landmarks. The closer you get towards the upper part of downtown, the more you start feeling the civic and historic side of the city. For those who have never been to Austin, the city is also known for music, food, technology, education, and government. It is one of those places where different worlds meet. You may have students, tech workers, musicians, tourists, politicians, and everyday people all sharing the same city space. That is why a simple walk from the second street to the next street can show you more than you expect. This is not just about covering a few blocks, it is about seeing how the city changes step by step. As I walk, I like to imagine how many stories are happening around me. Someone may be going to an interview, someone may be visiting Austin for the first time, someone may be heading home after work, someone may be meeting a friend for lunch, and here I am, just walking through, capturing the moment and sharing it with you. That is the beauty of City Walks. Every street has life, every corner has movement, every building has people living inside with their own plans, worries, and dreams. Austin is not like New York or Chicago, where the downtown can feel extremely intense. Austin has its own pace. It can be busy, but it still has the relaxed Texas personality. You can feel the growth, but you can also feel the culture. And that is something I appreciate about this work. It gives you a chance to slow down and observe. Sometimes we are always rushing from one place to the other, but walking reminds you to take in your environment. You begin to notice the design of buildings, the color of the sky, the street signs, the small businesses, and even the way people interact in the city. If you enjoy architecture, there is also a lot to appreciate here. Some buildings are modern with glass designs, while others have more traditional look. That mix gives downtown Austin a very interesting visual style. It is not all about same energy. Every block gives you something slightly different. And if you are someone thinking about visiting Austin, this kind of work is a good way to understand the city without spending money. You do not always need to enter a museum, restaurant, or paid attraction to enjoy a city. Sometimes the street itself is the attraction. Walking from the second street towards the next street gives you a simple view of downtown life. You get movements, buildings, people, traffic, and atmosphere. It is not overplanned, it is just the city being itself. As we get closer to Ninth Street, I hope you can feel the transition in the area. The walk is not too long, but it gives you enough time to enjoy downtown without getting tired. It is the kind of walk you can do in the morning, afternoon, or even early evening, depending on the weather. Personally, I think evening walks in downtown Austin can be very beautiful because the light starts coming up, the restaurants become more active, and the city begins to shift from work mode to evening mode. But daytime walks are also nice because you can see the buildings clearly and enjoy the details. For this walk, I just want you to relax. Take everything with me. No rush, no pressure. Just a simple downtown Austin experience. From the second street to Ninth Street. This is also the kind of work that reminds me why I enjoy documenting places. Because people only see big tourist attractions online, but there is value in showing the normal streets too. The everyday roads, the regular sidewalks, the people walking, the cars passing. Those are the things that make a place real. And for anyone watching who has been to Austin before, maybe this brings back some memories. Maybe you have walked around here, eaten at nearby restaurants, attended an event downtown, or visited the capital area. And for those who have never been here, I hope this gives you a small taste of the downtown Austin. Austin is growing fast, and every time you come back, something may look a little different. A new building may be going up, a restaurant may have changed, or a street may look busier than before. That constant change is a part of the city's identity. But even with all the development, Austin tries to keep its creative and relaxed spirit. You can feel that in the music, the arts, the food, and the people. That is what makes it different from many other downtown areas. So, if you ever find yourself in Austin, take a walk downtown. Start from one street and just keep going. Look around, take pictures, stop when something catches your attention, and enjoy the moment. This is what Walk with Eze is all about. Experiencing places one step at a time. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel for you to experience real life views of places. Until next time, keep moving, keep walking. Remember, no stopping. Thank you.